you're going to let the racket drop all the way back. So you could see how from 9 o'clock it starts and just the elbow keeps bending. The only part you want to keep moving is the elbow. It goes to 12 o'clock, and again, this elbow, the forearm, keeps moving all the way down. Okay, the racket goes all the way back. And now you could see how my racket is behind. It's going to be at 4 p.m. on the clock. So from 12 p.m., it just continues to fall down from the elbow. After goes all the way down to 4 p.m. If this is 3, this is 4. So from here, you could see how my elbow still has the same position. And this is where we're going to complete part number 2 of the serve. Part number 3 of the serve is the tennis toss. So we're going to toss the ball, and then after the toss, we are going to hit it. Let's start from the body with the arm all the way laying down on the body, because you want it to have the same starting point, keeping the arm straight. And from here on, we're going to go all the way up. And you could see how my arm will go all the way straight up, and we're going to release the ball at this point. This is where we're going to let the ball go up. After we complete the toss, now it starts part number 4, where we're going to rotate the shoulders and hit the tennis ball. Now, tossing the ball, next part, rotation of the shoulders, and you could see on this part how my elbow didn't move forward. The only thing that moves after we prepare the racket back and we tossed is actually the shoulders, right? And you can see the elbow is still in the same position, and we're gonna let it go at the end, and we're going to go up and hit the ball. When we have the correct grip in our hand, you could see the angle of my racket is going to be perfectly set up to hit the ball, and in this way we can really pop the tennis ball down when we hit the tennis serve. If you have the wrong grip, like I was saying, that when a lot of kids start learning the serve, they have the wrong grip. So at this moment here, the racket doesn't point down, but it's open. And then they cannot learn to put power on the ball, and their serve, when they grow up, is not consistent. So having the right grip will really prepare the angle of the racket perfectly for the moment of the hit, so it can be a really nice, clean contact with the tennis ball. Talking from the point of the mechanics of the body. If you would take my racket away and if you put here a rock, I'm gonna involve exactly the same muscles, so it can really produce the most of acceleration, so I can get the most power into my throw. So you could see this with baseball players. It's just the mechanics of the body. So instead of that racket, we have a tennis ball. We could practice that motion, just throwing it and trying to involve the same muscles there. But basically, we really want to have the correct posture and correct mechanics of our body, so we could really produce that acceleration. And this is how it is done. After the toss, we're gonna rotate, and the arm gonna go down when we go to hit that ball. And you will find out that your arm stays in front in this position. Like, imagine again holding a rope, and now with my left hand here, right there, and I go down to pull. Basically, this is the same posture once you come to this hitting part of the tennis serve.